Morning guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video on the budget build turbo connect van. In today's video we're going to sort the engine out. Got the engine that's going in the connect over there, the old engine now. What we're going to do on that today is we're going to do a cam belt kit. We're going to put the flywheel on, clutch on, put the gearbox back on, and then hopefully we're going to get it in the hole. So we're going to start working on this, get this sorted, try and show you what we've got to do, and yeah, go from there. So see you in a bit.
What we do here is go back.
Here we go guys, as you just saw, Dave's put a locking pin in the block down there to lock the crank off. You saw us remove all the rocker cover and stuff. Dave's now removed the cam belt, but what we've done is we put another locking pin on the cams, made sure it was a TDCs, removed the spark plug there to check, locked it all off, undone the tensioners, and then removed all the cam belt, and then obviously that stayed where it should be, that's all timed up, and then he's going to put the new cam belt on. Got another Gates belt for it. The belt that actually come off didn't look in bad order, to be fair. It is a Gates belt, and it has been changed recently, but yeah, it's not terrible at all. But doing what we're doing, we want to start off on the right foot, so brand new one, it's not going to hurt. So yeah, we'll carry on with that now and you'll see us put it all back together. Right, as you just saw, Dave turned it over a few times by hand. He put the locking pin back in. He's put his screwdriver down to get TDC. He slid the cam locking pin in just to double check. And his tensioner is lining up. The arrow is lining up where it should do. He just said that he likes to do that just to double check, make sure everything's all good and it's still all in timing. And yeah, there we go, all sweet. Dave just told me that he's thrown the rocker cover back on and the plug in just to stop crap getting in it. We're waiting for a new rocker cover gasket to turn up, so when that comes he said he'll take it off, clean it all up, and then that can go back on properly, because he said that he knows that some of you guys are going to comment So why didn't you change it? We've got a pile of parts in the back of his motor, but the gasket's not here yet. So just thought to let you know that, just in case you want to correct him in the comments, as you always do. He's going, you better tell him, you better tell him. All right, let's crack on. There we go, guys. I don't know what you just saw. It does look a bit dark on camera. So we've changed the flywheel. We've gone from a dual mass flywheel to a solid flywheel. This is off a 2 litre blacktop. If you are going to do a turbo conversion like this on St170 and you're going to run this box, obviously a dual mass flywheel ain't no good for turboing. So you need to use the bolts out of the 2 litre blacktop as well, because they're shorter. So the correct bolts for the correct flywheel, and then you'll be off and on to a winner. So that's the combination we're using on now. We know that it's proven and it works well. And then we're going to mount, what did you get? Got RS clutch for this, didn't you?
Yeah, AP.
We've got an AP Racing Focus RS clutch that we're going to bolt up to this now. Yeah, obviously running dual mass is going to be no good. So new clutch in now, and we're going to get it chucked on there in a bit. Right guys, as you just saw, flywheel, clutch, gearbox all back on. You might have seen us mucking around, just changing a power steering pipe. We disconnected one from the Focus to put on here, because the Connect power steering's at the, is it at the back on the Connect? Yeah, it is on the back on the Connect and the front on the Focus. So we changed one of the pipes that needed changing to come around and bolt up into the Focus engine. This is just hooked there. We're going to move that out of the way and start getting ready to get the engine in. We'll get that bolted up and we'll see you in a mo. There we go guys, one ST engine fitted in the bay, all bolted up. That's all the boring stuff out of the way. Now it's where all the fun stuff starts. And just for a bit of a reference, as some of you might be doing this. This is the first Connect I've come across where it's the crash bar's bolted on and it's got a spot welds holding it on and all, which is quite strange. Normally they're just, everyone I've ever come across has just been bolted on. It would have been a bit easier, would have changed the way we done things, but yeah, that's the hard bit done. Everything's all in, and this is where the fun starts. I know you're all going to say, why didn't you clean that engine bay? Rah, 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 rah. I've got no access up here to jet wash, so once we've done the bits we've done, got to do, we'll clean it all out and everything anyway, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. And there's the engine mount that I showed in the last bit. What we've done is we drilled a couple of spot welds out there, and if you look through there, there's the other bolt hole. We're going to put a nut and bolt in that, and then it's bolted on the original places on the chassis leg down there and down there, so that works well. You can totally remove that like I said in the other video, but we're keeping that because we're going to mount the water bottle and everything back on there. We're using the Connect power steering, so we changed the pipe like I said earlier. Yeah, what we're doing drive shaft wise,
Connect shafts.
just going to use the Connect shafts for the time being. Yeah,
MTX75 shafts.
they're MTX 75 shafts, yeah, so that should work fine. And then we've got all the fun stuff, turbo, inlet, we've got turbo manifold to sort out, and then we'll see whether that budget turbo kit is going to do us proud, and we all think it will anyway, to be fair. And I will be arranging the competition soon. You guys want to win yourself one of them turbo kits, I'll let you all know how you can enter and what you got to do. That's going to be a pucker prize for some of you guys. Yeah, so the next stages of this are going to be all the good bits. We get all the boring bits out of the way, but as you can see, all right, I know we've got a ramp. This is my other unit. Me and Dave, Dave mainly, we've done this with our Alfred's toolkit, a nut gun, and a couple of random hammers and stuff. So it's not like you need masses and masses of tools. Yeah, it would have been easier if we maybe had an engine crane here or straps and could have lowered it in, or you know, you just make do with what you got and you get the job done.
I'd rather do it like this.
I'd rather do, yeah, that's right, I'd rather do it like this. But it is what it is, but she's done and we're getting there. So next time you see this, we'll be doing some fun stuff. We've got inlets to make and all sorts of stuff to do.
Get the turbo on.
Get the turbo on, see what that's like. We've got to get sump off. Gonna have to do a return into the sump, and we weld that up.
Yeah.
You can see some of my amazing TIG welding skills. I've got to get that out and have a little practice actually. But yeah, as always, a massive thanks for watching. If you're not already subscribed and you like this sort of thing and painting and cars and everything in general, hit the subscribe button. We'll see you very soon on the next one. Stay safe and be lucky.